Philosophy is a bit like having a curious mind, always seeking to uncover the hidden meanings and reasons behind things. It's about looking at the world with wonder and asking, what's the point of it all? Philosophers explore everything from the nature of reality to the values that guide our lives. It's like trying to solve the puzzle of existence, one thought at a time. In essence, philosophy encourages us to step back, reflect, and ponder the fundamental questions that shape our understanding of the universe and ourselves. Philosophers have pondered the nature of reality for ages. They've wondered if what we see, touch, and experience is the ultimate truth or just a fragment of a greater reality. One of the biggest ideas in this realm is the concept of idealism. Idealist philosophers propose that reality as we know it is a product of our minds. They suggest that the physical world is, in essence, a projection of our thoughts and perceptions. It's like living in a dream where everything you see and feel is a creation of your own mind. This notion challenges the very core of what we consider real and solid. On the other hand, there are realists who argue that there is an objective reality that exists independently of our thoughts and perceptions. To them, the physical world is not a creation of the mind, but a concrete entity with its own existence. It's as if there's a grand stage where the universe unfolds and we are merely actors in this cosmic drama. The existence of God is one of the most profound questions in philosophy. One argument for God's existence is the cosmological argument. It posits that the existence of the universe requires a cause, which is often seen as God. This argument raises questions about the origins of the universe and whether there is a purpose behind its existence. Another argument is the teleological argument, which suggests that the order and complexity we observe in the world imply a purpose or design, commonly attributed to a divine creator. This argument encourages us to contemplate the intricacies of the natural world. Conversely, philosophers have presented arguments against the existence of God. The problem of evil, for example, questions how the presence of suffering and injustice can coexist with an all-powerful and benevolent God. Another profound idea in philosophy is the debate surrounding free will and determinism. Some philosophers argue that individuals have the power to make choices that are not predetermined by external factors. They emphasize the importance of personal agency and moral responsibility. According to this perspective, humans can deliberate, make decisions, and act in ways that are not solely determined by their environment or past events. Proponents of free will often highlight the significance of conscious choice in ethical and moral contexts. On the other side of the debate, determinists propose that every event, including human actions, is governed by prior events and conditions. In this view, the universe operates according to natural laws, and human behavior is no exception. Determinists argue that the choices individuals make are ultimately the result of factors beyond their control, such as genetics, upbringing, and environmental influences. This perspective challenges the notion of genuine, unrestricted free will. Some philosophers advocate for compatibilism. Compatibilists argue that free will and determinism can coexist. They suggest that free will should be understood as the ability to act according to one's own desires and intentions, even if those desires are influenced by external factors. In other words, individuals can have a form of free will within a deterministic framework. In philosophy, ethics and morality are like guidebooks for how to be a good person. Think of them as the rules and values that help us decide what's right and wrong in our actions. Philosophers have been thinking about this stuff for a long time. Ethics is all about questions like, what's the right thing to do? And how should we treat others? Morality is about the principles and values that help us answer those questions. Questions. Different philosophers have different ideas about ethics and morality. Some say the right thing to do is whatever makes the most people happy. That's called utilitarianism. Others say it's about following strict rules. That's called deontology. And some focus on developing good character traits. That's virtue ethics. But all these ideas make us think about how we should live our lives and treat others. They're like tools that help us build a better, fairer world. Some philosophers argue that our minds are entirely connected to our physical bodies. They believe that everything we think and feel comes from our brain's complex workings. It's like saying our consciousness is a product of our biology. On the flip side, some suggest that our minds might be something beyond our physical bodies. It's a bit like wondering if there's a hidden dimension to our thoughts and consciousness that science hasn't quite unraveled yet. In a way, it's like exploring the very essence of our existence. Are we just our bodies, or is there an extra layer to us? Philosophers have been on the journey for the search of truth for ages. Some believe that truth can be found through careful reasoning and logic. It's like using the power of your mind to uncover the secrets of the universe. Others think that truth is more about experience. It's what you feel and sense. Think of it as a philosophical treasure hunt. Some philosophers argue that truth is out there, waiting to be found like a hidden gem. They use reason and evidence as their trusty tools. Others believe that truth is more personal, like an inner compass guiding you. This search isn't about reaching a final destination, it's about the journey itself. It's about the thrill of discovery, the challenge of wrestling with complex ideas, and the humility of realizing that some truths may forever remain elusive. It's not about having all the answers, it's about exploring and thinking. Philosophy helps us better understand ourselves and the world we live in. As always, keep asking questions and exploring the world around you.